Here's my hit it and quit it summary of the $39 Tranya B530 Pro earbuds. They have a great U-shaped or V-shaped sound signature. The aptX and AAC work flawlessly for movie watching, and shockingly, they're great for workouts. In the rest of this review, I'm going to cover their feature set, their latency, their maximum volume. I'm going to go over their sound quality in more detail, and I'm going to get wacky, showing you how to work PNC or passive noise isolation and ambient mode for workouts. And of course, I'm going to do my outdoor mic series microphone samples. Hey, whether you're new to my channel or a regular, thanks for watching, sharing, and subscribing. I absolutely appreciate your support. So the case on these has a glossy piano black cover that looks good. It functions just fine, but it does pick up fingerprints, and be careful not to scratch that glossy finish. The buds charge via micro USB cable, but they last 10 hours per charge and a total of about 80 hours of playtime using that case. That's a ridiculous amount of time, especially considering the reasonable size of the case. The B530 Pros have an Ipx rating of 5, which means they're absolutely rain and sweat resistant. Tranya designed these earbuds to really penetrate deeply into your ears. And I call this position their PNC mode, like a very deep in-ear position that Tranya states yields 15 to 20 decibels of passive noise reduction. I absolutely agree with that rating. I can't hear my family talking in the same room while wearing the earbuds in this deep set position. Now, normally in my experience, this deep set position is not great for working out. There's just too much echo while running, but I use these for running and I was shocked that the design works surprisingly well for running and working out. And here's the secret. This extra long stem is so long that I'm able to set them up in what I'd like to personally term manual ambient mode. It's just a very loose setting in my ears that the stem is so long it still gets into my ear enough that it reduces the echo while running. Now, I admit the bass is significantly reduced, but if you want a pair of workout buds for running, and you can do this, now you got PNC or ambient mode, you choose how to wear them for your situation. These earbuds support aptX and AAC for high definition audio. And in watching videos on Netflix, Disney Plus, and various YouTube videos, these do not lag at all with aptX on. The latency measurements for these earbuds came in at 500 milliseconds with aptX on and over 500 milliseconds with aptX off. And for gaming, I tried these on Call of Duty Mobile. They absolutely do lag. The touch controls feature Tranya's accidental touch protection. I call it touch controls that omit voice assistant but control everything else. And I am happy to report that volume control is included, even though voice assistant is not. The Bluetooth range on these is incredible at 132 feet. Both earbuds will work in mono mode, but of course they're not multi-point compatible. And the volume on these earbuds is way louder than I would listen to music, but I did measure it at 99 decibels with my super old school analog meter. You can check that out here. For sound quality, you can check out my updated playlist on Spotify for testing the sound quality. The links are in the video description. Overall, the sound signature of the Tranya B530 Pros is V or U-shaped. Now, because of their really deep fit, the Pros reproduce really powerful bass. It's deep and smooth, and the sub bass rumbles and just fades out really naturally. It's a very fun bass sound. Bass heads will definitely approve. Both male and female vocals are mildly and acceptably forward. The voices are clearly discernible from all that powerful bass, and the highs on these are on the brighter side with really good detail. Now, I felt that the deep-seated position of these earbuds limited the width of the soundstage a little bit, but it's certainly acceptable. Listening to these, you'll definitely be able to precisely place vocals and instruments, and you're going to enjoy an overall energetic, bass-boosted experience with good details in the highs. I think most people will really enjoy this sound signature, especially for working out or commuting. It's a really fun listening experience. My pros and cons of the Tranya B530 Pros are the following. They have great features and sound for $39. The aptX works really well for watching movies, and surprisingly, they're great for running using my manual ambient mode, and they have super long battery life. Now, on the con side, that has a pretty glossy case cover that I think will be pretty prone to scratching, and it will catch your fingerprints, but it does look pretty cool out of the box. And that micro USB charging is a little bit of a bummer. But if you follow my videos, you know that I recommend getting a micro USB to USB-C adapter, and you'll never have to worry about carrying multiple cables with you ever again. Lastly, Tranya put CVC8 noise canceling mics in these buds, so let's listen to the phone call samples and decide how good the quality of the mics is.
This is a test phone call with Tranya B530 Pro. There's a massive pickup truck coming, carrying a rig on the back with a backhoe, and he's going by right now. That's a big Ford. That's bigger than a Ford F-150 actually. And I want to see if my voice has any kind of change from the background sound while I talk with no background noise. And then one more dump truck is going to go by, and I'm going to call it quits as that dump truck finishes passing by me, and now it's very quiet again.
So based on that test, these earbuds worked really well on the streets at picking up my voice, but they struggled, in my opinion, to block out the background noises. Even when it was loud in the background, they still picked up my voice pretty well. Thanks for watching my review of the Tranya B530 Pros. Stay safe, everyone.